Eclectic decorating mistakes to avoid. Why your space feels off. So I recently got a comment on one of my videos and it said, look forward to eclectic decorating mistakes to avoid. And honestly, I love that idea. So here we are. Because eclectic decor is one of those styles that looks effortless, but in reality is actually one of the easiest styles to get wrong. You can have beautiful pieces, a great eye, and still feel like something just isn't working. We're talking about eclectic decorating mistakes to avoid and how to fix them so your space feels intentional and not chaotic. So let's get into it. But before we get started, welcome back to Home Decor 101, your YouTube home decor channel. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, no color direction. One of the biggest mistakes in eclectic design is having no clear color direction. When every piece is a different color, a different tone, a different vibe, nothing just really connects. And the space can start to feel random instead of curated. But here's how to fix that. Pick 2 to 3 main colors and repeat them throughout your room. They don't have to match perfectly, but they should feel somewhat related. That is going to create cohesion. Mistake number 2, mixing too much too fast. Now, another common mistake is trying to mix everything all at once. Different styles, different patterns, different textures, all layered at the same time. And instead of feeling intentional, it just feels overwhelming. Here is how we fix that. Start with a base style or anchor piece. And then we are going to slowly add in contrast. We're going to build our spaces over time. I've said this in several other videos, I will say it again. Eclectic style is all about slow decorating. Eclectic style at its core doesn't look like you hired a designer to come in and create your room for you in one weekend. Having an eclectic room just takes a lot of time to build the space that you love that feels personal to you. So please don't rush the process. Mistake number 3, confusing clutter with style. Now, here's a newsflash for a lot of people out there. Eclectic does not mean cluttered, and this is where a lot of people get stuck. And when I said that this is where a lot of people get stuck, what I mean is that they think more decor automatically equals more style. But small newsflash, too many items, especially small, teeny tiny ones, can create visual noise. And what I mean by that, it starts to look a little junky. So here's how we are going to fix that. Edit your space regularly. And what I mean by that is to really ask yourself. And when I say ask yourself, I'm talking going piece by piece. Does this add to the room or distract from it? Does this say something? Or is it just here taking up space? Sometimes with this style and the maximalist style, people just think you have a lot of something. But the key to this style is having things that matter to you. Things that are personally beautiful. You're not just going to a garage sale or a thrift store and grabbing a $5 box just full of random odds and ends. That's certainly going to give you a room, but it's not the room that you're going for. Eclectic should feel curated, not overly crowded. Mistake number 4, no repetition. Now, in a well-designed eclectic space, you'll notice something so subtle you can't even put your finger on it. It's repetition. And that doesn't mean just one simple thing. Repetition could be the same color showing up in different places, or similar materials used throughout the room. But without that repetition, everything just starts to feel really chaotic and disconnected. This is a very easy fix, especially if you're building your room from scratch. Just repeat, whether it's colors, whether it's textures, whether it's shapes. This creates a rhythm and it makes everything feel intentional. And I know some people aren't really for sure what I'm talking about when I say that. So when I say colors, maybe having pops of emerald green in a throw pillow on your sofa, as well as a vase on your mantle or bookshelf. You just want those colors to pop around the room. Or if it's texture, maybe having a jute rug along with some woven baskets in a corner and a woven tray on your coffee table. Once again, just something that ties everything together. Number 5, and this is a big one, ignoring scale. This one is so easy to miss, but it's important. Now, if everything in your space is small decor, small furniture, small accessories, it can feel really busy and unbalanced. That's also where that junky look comes in. But no worries, there's a quick fix for it. Mix different scales. Pair larger, taller statement pieces with smaller details. You can still keep your small items, just maybe distribute them throughout the house and add in some larger items as well, something to give some visual interest to your eye. And it also lets your eye have somewhere to land. Mistake number 6, no focal point. Now, every room needs a focal point, regardless if you're going eclectic or any other home decor style. I am a firm believer that every room needs that centralized item or space to focus on. In eclectic design, it's even more important because we have so many things going on. Without one, your eye doesn't really know where to go and the space feels very scattered. Once again, this one has a pretty easy fix. Choose one main feature, whether it's a really bold in-your-face piece of art, or a statement chair, or a standout accent wall, then build around that. Mistake number 7, forgetting balance. Eclectic design is all about contrast, but it still needs some balance, because if everything is bold, bright, in your face, or heavily patterned, it can start to feel very overwhelming, can tire you out. The fix for this? Mix bold elements with calmer ones. You can have the beautiful, fun, funky throw pillows for your sofa, but maybe go with a neutral sofa or a solid color sofa. You have to let some areas breathe. The contrast is really what makes this style work. And last but not least, mistake number 8, which in my opinion is probably one of the most important, forcing the look. This might be the biggest mistake of all, trying to force that eclectic style. And if you don't know what I mean logging on to Google, typing in eclectic home decor, and just purchasing the first 7 things that pop up. Just buying random eclectic looking items just to fill the space. But I already told you, true eclectic design feels collected over time. It's the art of slow decorating. So to fix this, just let your space evolve naturally. Choose pieces that you genuinely love. Sometimes I think watching, of course, YouTube videos like this or home decor shows, we feel that when redecorating, our homes need to be done in a weekend, and it's just not like that. Decorating slowly is intentional, and that's what gives eclectic style its personality. Okay guys, so here are my final thoughts. Eclectic decor is one of the most expressive styles that you can choose, but it works best when there's intention behind it. A little structure, a little editing here and there, I call it a quick little nip and tuck, and a clear sense of direction. You can turn a space from chaotic into something that feels really beautifully put together. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Home Decor 101 for more home decor tips and style breakdowns. Now, of course, I've added a few eclectic pieces in the description box. Check them out or browse other pieces that are eclectic, ones that you really fall in love with. And if you have a video idea like this one, leave it in the comments. You never know, it might be the next video. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.